It is a well-known fact that multiples of thousands of youth are graduated year in year out in Nigerian conventional universities, and about 99% of them rendered jobless after spending a year of compulsory service to their country. This necessitated the establishment of social investment program under the office of Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbanjo and taken care by Mr. Abdullahi Abdulrahaman, where 200,000 unemployed graduates were captured from the first instance, and thereafter another 300,000 were incorporated into the payment system of 30,000 naira stipend monthly. Initially, the program designed for 2 years, but Vice President and Mr. Afolabi team insisted for continuity due to the rate of unemployment coupled with insecurity in the country. Millions of naira were budgeted for the program, which was the largest in the African continent, without designing the future exit for the youth in form of skill acquisition for self-reliance. With the advent of Sadiya Umar Faruq as Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, where she takes charge of the program, the youth begin to complain bitterly for delaying of their payment from 15 to 30 days every month. The worst part of it is the announcement of the resignation of 500,000 unemployed graduates by the minister, in addition not to be received their payment stipend from June and July. Sons of the Npower beneficiaries interviews described the minister's decision as disastrous and called for the federal government to come to their aid. Recently, it is reported to have said that some of the youth committed suicide while others engaged in mass protests across the federation. Does this minister's decision have negative impact on security situation in the country? A lecturer with the Department of Political Science, Federal University Gusau, Dr. Abdullahi, said established study shows that unemployment contributed a lot in escalating banditry and other social vices. He therefore advised the federal government to rectify its decision and provide exit package to the unemployed graduates for them to be self-reliant. Chairman House Committees on Security, Senator Ali, and his counterpart Abdullahi Nandabs lamented on the security situation in the northwestern part of the country, where it was described as the capital poverty of the world by the defunct Emir of Kano, Sanusi Lamine Sanusi.
To say that the poverty capital of the world is actually northern Nigeria. Because in Nigeria, the incidence of poverty in the northwest and northeast is 80%. In the southwest, it is only 20%. The incidence of poverty in Lagos State is less than 10%. In Zamfara, it is 91%.
And you have security challenges in almost 32 states that require the deployment of the Nigerian army.
Was purchased earlier and kept in order. We only want additional and more modern equipment in addition to what is on ground.
Previously, the House of Representatives summoned the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs on the program, but she appeared aggressively.
No money has come to the ministry, but for this purpose, for this program, the money is there already.
No, you don't understand what I'm...
It has been approved.
Honorable Minister,
yes.
Honorable Minister, what I'm asking is very simple. So you have not been spending money since you resumed in that office?
We have not received money since.
You have not been spending money.
Well, I have approved what came to my desk.
So what is stopping?
And I passed it to the permanent secretary. I was trying to explain to you, a permanent secretary has just resumed, and he had to also understand before you also.
When did you pass it on? When did you pass?
Dr. Tukurmamu, in a write-up dated 22nd May to 8 June 2020, in his publication Desert Halat cited a lot of abnormalities, allegations against the minister Sadiya Umar Faruq, and even the former EFCC chairman Ibrahim Magu mentioned Sadiya Umar Faruq among those that squandered 550 billion recovered looted assets in form of purchasing in a letter reply to the Presidential Committee on Audit of Recovery Assets, Accra. It is now left for President Muhammadu Buhari to look into the future of this young unemployed graduate for peaceful coexistence of the country in a time when the country is facing a lot of trial. Abdullahi Abdulrahaman Chakwa reporting from Zamfara State. Ditv News.